Okay.
Hello and welcome everyone to a special edition of the Difference Makers Show. We have some amazing people here on screen and a wonderful guest, Stephanie Massman, the Chief Connection Officer at BAM Connections. And I'm hearing some sound. I'm going to ask everyone here.
It was Polly. I went ahead and muted her.
Oh, okay. We could mute. I just wanted to say something. You know, we're all here, I would imagine, no matter where you are from the country, you're all here because we're all connected by a powerful energy of a loving energy. That's what I send out to all of you. And I feel like those people come back. And I'm so grateful because in this world, we all need love. And I'm speaking to you from my heart. This is not scripted. We all need to be around good people who want to do good in the world. And I met Stephanie just this year through an organization called the Max Community, where we help people, business owners, build their business to the max. And I was immediately impressed by her energy, like all of you. And she just has this glow. I just love it. And so she's very, very down to earth, but she's a really amazing powerhouse of a leader. And I just want to share this. So she was telling me about her business, and you know, we all listen to each other, what we're doing. And she did something very special. So she's going to tell you about the business of Mailbox Power that she has, as well as she does other things. Recently, some of you may know, I haven't broadcast this out the whole world, but my father passed away on January 17th. And even though he was, you know, passing away and it was expected, still, it's, you know, a hard thing to have your father pass away. And people a lot of times don't know what to do. But I just want to brag for a moment what Stephanie did for me, which I thought was very, very special. And welcome to Wendy Sweet coming in. So Stephanie sent me a card. I want to share this with you. I have a blog at Difference Makers Media, where you all can put in your name and email, and I'll send you regular tips on how to build your story. In one of my blogs, I mentioned that my father passed away, and I put a picture of myself and my father. So Stephanie, if you can see, sent me this card, which I will never throw away. And it's a picture of me with my dad. And then she put her own personalized condolence note in here. And I just thought, wow. So I keep this on my desk every day so I could see my dad's face with me. And I think of Stephanie. And so that's the beauty of what we're about to see, is that you can have your own custom way of keeping in touch with people, whether it's friends or family or business colleagues. And I guarantee you will stand out, because as I was saying to my friend Polly, who's on the call now, how many of us get cards at all in the mail? You know, usually not too often. But when you get something that's really customized and special, then you won't throw it out and you will remember who sent it to you. And so without further ado, I want to welcome Stephanie Massman. Stephanie, you can take over.
Thank you so much, Lynn. I love you. And I think what you do, teaching people how to tell their stories and make a difference. I'm just so blessed to have you, not just as a business partner, but a friend. And I really appreciate that you put this. Where'd you go? So anyway, and I want to thank all of you guys for your time today. Wendy Sweet is here. You guys also need to get to know Wendy. She's awesome. And just a little bit about me and my background. I started in the entertainment industry. So Bert, you and I kind of in the same industry. I was a talent manager for the majority of my career, worked with actors, sent them on auditions, and worked with agents and all of that kind of thing. But I also always had a knack for kind of just like marketing and out of the box way of growing people's businesses. And so when I found this tool called Mailbox Power, I knew I had to use it for myself. And when I realized what a powerful system this was, I said, I love it so much, and every entrepreneur needs it for so many reasons. Like Lynn said, right? First of all, she'll never throw away that card. It was something very special, right? And it was so easy. All I did is I saw the post, I grabbed the photo, I literally just slided it on from my computer, wrote my little message, put it in the thing, and click send, right? And so when you do things like that for somebody, not only are you going to touch their heart, but you're going to make a difference in a way to, there are so many times where I will send somebody a mug or brownies or something just personalized. And it means so much to them that they're literally putting it on Facebook. Oh my gosh, thank you, Stephanie, so much. You know, this mug or the brownies, they meant so much to me. You're so great at what you do. I don't do it for that reason, but now they're introducing me to their entire network of people, right? So some of the things, so for example, I'm just going to show you, and then I'm going to show you how the system works. So one of the things I do is I am a director of a rapid results business boot camp for people who are coaches and consultants, right? And so whenever somebody signs up for our program, okay, we want to give them a welcome gift. So when somebody signs up for our program, and the program is called Your Mission is Possible, right? And so I created a little journal. This is what the journal looks like in real life, but in the system it says first name's mission is possible. So every time somebody signs up, I take this, I click, put it in the basket, and off it goes. I don't need to put the person's name, right? The system will automatically put their name in. So this is the journal. You can make mugs. Somebody sent this to me and my kids. They sent me a personalized mug that says worry less, giggle more, right? You can personalize. These are great gifts. People love them, where you put the phone on them and you can personalize it with their name. So I want to just kind of go over the system with you and share with you why I love it so much. Wendy, I know, uses it and she loves it, right, Wendy? So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and I will go into Mailbox Power.
Stephanie, I want to make sure you can still see me. Do you see me?
I can see you, yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, we had a little computer issue here, but that's fine. Thanks.
No, okay, so we're good. Okay, so I want to kind of show you how I use the system. I'm going to show you how I use it to generate leads, as well as how to keep my relationships going with the people that I do meet, okay? So I'm going to go over to here. It's called mailing list, right? And you can, depending on the kind of business that you're in. So what I like to do is you can generate 200, 400, 700 leads, right? Just by clicking a few buttons. So let's say I want to target individuals, right? And you know, I don't want to target all these people, but I want to target somebody in a geography, for example. I want to target around my address, let's say. So I put in my address, 2920 Shadow Lane, West Lake Village. Yeah. This is what I was talking about with you earlier, Lynn. Okay.
Great.
So right now you see there's a 2-mile radius right here in Thousand Oaks. Okay, let's say I want to make it a 5-mile radius. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller, you can even move the pin, right? So now it's getting smaller, so it keeps updating. Okay, it takes a minute, but then I go into, now there's 15,386 people in a 3-mile radius around this address. But I don't want to waste my marketing dollars. I want to target people that are exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm going to go into demography, okay? And some of the things I like to look for, the first thing I like to look for is I like to look for net worth, because if they don't have money, I can't work with them, right? So, you know, let's say I want them to have at least $50,000, right? And maybe I want them to, they have all kinds of different things. Let's say I work with just females, let's say, right? I don't care if they're married or not. I don't care their age. If they're a homeowner or renter. I mean, you have to know what your business is and I can help you figure that out. But as you see, now it's getting smaller. Now there's 10,000 people. So maybe I'll go back to geography and I'm going to make it smaller again. I really want to target 1.5-mile radius around. Okay. So you can go up and down with that. Now there's 7,000 people. So however many you want. So let's say out of those 7,000, I want to buy 500 of those leads. Okay. For $44.90, I buy the list. Okay. And I'll just to preview the list. It shows you, it gives you their name, their address, city, state, and zip, okay? And so once you buy that list, once I say buy list, it will go right into my contacts. So now when I go into contacts, okay, here's all my contacts. I didn't buy the list, by the way, but then these are all these different, lists that I have, and I'll explain it in a second. So if we pretend that this is, no, this is not a good one. Okay, pretend that this is the list that we just bought. Okay, so now what I can do is I can go into the design catalog. They have all kinds of different types of things, holidays and occasions and all of these other kind of things. But let's just say for fun, I'm going to go into product categories and I'm going to go into cards. And let's say I want to do a postcard. Okay. If you're a pro member, they're free. You can have 7,000 of them for free. It doesn't matter. All you're paying for is the stamp. And it's so simple. So all you do is you can design your own, or you can use one from the design store. Test for Lynn's group.
I think this is so great.
Yep. No, this thing is it's just so great. So, and I'm going to do it fast. But again, I will. And by the way, every page has a tutorial. Okay. So
Can I just add one thing, Steph? So you can also upload on the postcard any photo, right?
any photo you want. So
it
yeah,
could be
that's what I'm going to do.
rotary, anything.
Anything. So let's say am I in my account? Okay. So let's just say, I'm just going to use this one, whatever, right? This is fun. Okay. So I'm going to use my Bitmoji, but pretend that this is your company logo, whatever you want. And what I like to do is I like to go into where it says text here, add an empty text box. And let's say I'm going to move it, maybe like that, maybe turn it around. What I like to do sometimes is if I go bracket, and I write the name first, name, bracket. Okay. And I'm going to make it bigger, bolder. I can change the font if I want to. So now every time I want to send this card, let's say I want to send this to 50 people. I just have to say, send this card to this entire list, and all those names will go in there, right? So this is the front of the postcard. This is the back of the postcard. And again, you just write your little message. Okay. So there's your message. You save it, you preview it, and then you can just add it to the cart. Okay. They say, is it going to be blurry? Blah, blah, blah. You add it to the cart. And
then it's sent out.
Yep. And so let me go ahead and remove these two because this was from earlier. Okay. So, and you see this is free. So when I say checkout, okay, then it's going to say, who do you want to send it to? Well, you could say, I want to send it to everybody on my list. I want to send it to just the people on the list that I just bought. You would click that and each person would get that exact same card. Okay. But what's even better then is now that you've, let's say, bought that list of 300 names and they get the very first card from you. Hi, I'm Lynn. I just wanted to introduce myself to you. Do you have a story out there? If so, and you could even put a QR code on there. Like if you have a digital card that has like your QR code on it, you can tell them to scan the QR code. And then let's say you want them to get another card to remind them to change their clock. And then you want them to have a Valentine's Day card, whatever you want to do. Let's say you want to set up a 6 or 8 touch campaign. We set up that campaign and that entire list of 300 to 500 people will automatically get all those cards from you throughout the year. One time you put them in there and say, I want them to get this 6 touch campaign. It's a great way to meet new people. Okay. So that's
great.
That's a really great thing. Okay. So as you can see, if I go into my contacts here, okay, I have a list here called Birthday Card 2022. All of these people, Jenny Archer, Renee, every single one of these people are going to get a birthday card from me as long as they put in their birthday. I don't have to remember it. Their name will automatically go on it because I designed the one card and I said, first name, happy birthday. I can show you the card if you want to. So usually what I will do, because to me, a birthday card is the most important card to send somebody because yeah, everybody says happy birthday on Facebook and it's nice, but you forget about it. But like Lynn said, if you get a card, happy birthday, Wendy, happy birthday, you know, Bert, with your name, a whole thing, it's going to mean so much more to you because you know somebody took the time to write the card. And so like there'll be times sometimes where people will call me or text me and say, I got your birthday card, Stephanie. That was so nice. Thank you so much. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, I didn't even know. Like I didn't even know I did it because I forgot. It's just second nature to me, but it makes a difference to them. And so when you give every list, by the way, has its own URL. So if you can see, this one is 918840, but if I want to give them, you know, this one, it changes. So what I usually do, to me, since birthdays are so important, okay, this is what it looks like. Okay. And as soon as they fill that one out, I give I'll give this to somebody, they fill it out. In fact, we'll do it right now. I'll put this in the chat. Okay.
Great.
Edit. Hold on. Let me edit.
Are you in your system, Stephanie?
Yeah, I'm going to put this in the chat right now. Okay. Hold on. That's to Wendy, everyone in the meeting. Anyone who fills this out, Command B, will not only go into my system, but you're going to get a fun gift in the mail from me. So you definitely want to fill that out. Right. Okay.
Oh, I have a question, Stephanie.
Yes.
So I think I have everyone, but maybe I don't have everyone. I don't think I have Joseph in my database.
Okay.
So if we were to put if someone is in the database already and we add their name by mistake, do they get listed twice or is it just once?
No, they're in there one time. They're going to be in the main list. And if you put them in a specific group. So if I give somebody my birthday link, they'll go into all contacts and they'll go into my birthday group. And I already have it so that anybody who fills that out it's already going to trigger a card to them. I don't have to remember to put them in that group later. They're going to get a birthday card from me because to me, that's really important because I can meet somebody at a networking event. I meet people, so many people all the time, and I just can't stay in touch with everybody. So if I give them that link, at the very least, I meet them at a networking event 6 months later, they get a card saying, hey, happy birthday, you know, from Stephanie. It's like, wow, it's a touch point that I didn't even have to do. You want to stay in touch with people as many times as you can. You know, and when I have like a higher end client and somebody I really want to impress, there's a few things I do. One is that I am always on Facebook and I'm looking for ways to celebrate people. So one of the things I love doing is, let's say somebody gets a new puppy named Fufu. Okay. I will literally take the picture of the dog and I will write, dear Fufu, you were so lucky that you were just adopted by Lynn. She's such a great mom, blah, blah, blah. You're going to, you know what I mean? And I make it fun. And so I send the card to the dog, you know? And so of course the person's going to call you and say, that was so fun, or they'll put it on Facebook or they'll do something like that. Another really fun thing I like to do is I have in my system here under Save Projects, okay.
I just want to make sure everyone here is on my list too, so I can acknowledge that.
Yeah, exactly. So I have in here, it's already done and ready. It says first name, okay? It's because these are coffee beans. So I thought it'd be really funny to say, it's Bean, way too long since we connected. Call me and let's catch up. When I send somebody this, it's like if there's somebody I haven't talked to in a while or somebody I'm just like, oh, I just want them to call me. You know, I literally just put that in a thing and almost always they'll call me. Right. So I don't want to overwhelm you with all of this. I just want you to know that there is a really fun and really effective system to grow your relationships. Okay. I send birthday cards. I send cards that say, hey, we've been working together for a year. Like I'll just put them in a year campaign, you know, that because I can't remember, you know, how long I've worked with everybody. So as soon as they come on, they go into a year one. Okay. Some people do a 6-month one too. After the day that they sign them up, we've been together for 6 months, and then another one a year later. They just put them in an automated one that says that already, right? Whenever somebody refers business to me, I will always send thank you for the referral. That's a huge one. I send brownies usually and say thank you so much for the referral, because so many people, you know, they'll give you a referral and they give you business, and a lot of times people don't even get thanked for that. You know, it's so much better to get a referral than to spend all your money again on marketing dollars. So if you continue to appreciate the people, I always say that, you know, what you appreciate appreciates. And the more you appreciate people and things, it's the act of reciprocity, right?
Right.
The more
Exactly.
you give, the more you get. This is a tax write-off. I mean, I sent everybody their holiday gifts. You know what I mean? I just put a list of people. You know, some of the people I did a cutting board for, some of the people I did these, and I just put them in, boom, 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 done. And they're personalized, and I can write that off as a business expense, which is kind of cool.
That's
And
great.
so anyway, the way it works is the best one. I mean, there's different levels, but the one that most people sign up for is called the Pro account, and the Pro account is $49 a month. Okay, and for the $49 a month, you get a lot of great things. First, you will get 50 greeting cards every single month. You can't even get a card anywhere for $1. You know what I mean? So you get 50 greeting cards every month, and unlimited postcards every month. Plus you get that lead generator that I showed you. And for each each list of 100 people, it's like $9.95 per 100 for those leads. You get 25% off of all the cards and gifts. And I can set it up where you're going to get this birthday masterclass. It's a video. It's a really, really great masterclass that teaches you how to do birthday marketing. And you get the support. They have really great support every single day at 12 noon. You can go on as many times as you want, and they do live trainings. And it's just such a fantastic tool. There's no contract. If for any reason you're not loving it, you can quit, right? But the best thing about it is that it is an affiliate program, because my whole thing is when I work with a client, not only do I want to help them find the best tools to grow their business, but if they can get them for free, you know, that's even better. So if you tell just a few people about it and they sign up, they pay 40% of a 40% residual. So when they're paying $49, you're making $20 every month. 3 people, you're making $60. 4 people, and then it just keeps going on and on. Plus you get 5% of all the cards and gifts that they send out. And like Lynn said, I mean, she had a list of people for Valentine's Day. It was so easy, right? She put a beautiful card in there, said, I want it to go to da, 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 done. And people are going to be so excited when they get to their mailbox and they see their card from Lynn. I mean, because we all know that Lynn has a great heart, but when you get something in the mail from her, it's just, I don't know, it's just so touching. And in today's day and age, I'm telling you, it's like, if you do something just like that, you are standing with your competition. They're not doing this. And so of course they're going to love you more for it. And it's fabulous. And I love it. And so.
Thank you, Stephanie. This is so excellent. Do you want to show did you want to show that graphic? I also want to make sure everyone here has a chance to speak, and thank you all for being so understanding about my technical challenges here with the computer. And I guess my feeling is whatever you want to do, just go after it. Like I wanted to do this so badly that I didn't care if my computer was going to give out. I told Stephanie ahead of time, just keep going. She did. And I think you did an amazing job. I didn't know if you'd like to show the other levels you know, mailbox power, but I'm on the professional system and I just love it because I know I'm making people feel good, sending them cards, and it could be an individual card or a whole list. And I see Bert has his hand up. So maybe, you know, because the time is shorter, we can take questions now, or you can.
Yeah, I'm good. I mean, however long it takes. Lynn, you're mailboxpower.com/Lynn Sanders, right? Is
Right,
that
that's mine. That's so easy to remember.
okay? So I'm going to put that in the chat. You guys can go for a 14-day free trial on Lynn's link. They won't even charge your card until you know, if you get 2 weeks for free. I mean, of course, if you're going to send a card, you're going to pay for those, but you don't have to pay for the subscription. They want you to really get a good test drive out of it. But I align myself with a lot of tools to help entrepreneurs and business owners grow, but this is my favorite one because there's nothing on the planet that works as good as this for customer attention, retention and appreciation. And, you know, like, again, just people don't realize if you can really understand the lifetime value of your customer, you would spend more money making sure that they're happy and that they're satisfied, because people spend money, they trust you, and then people will be like, oh, okay. And then they don't nourish those relationships. The more you do that, when you network, whatever you can do to stay top of mind, that's what it is. One of my favorite sayings is tomato, which is top of mind awareness through others. And so again, the more you're sending out there, I mean, and this is the last thing I'm going to say, Mailbox Power already has campaigns that are designed and written by marketing professionals. So I have one called, it's a recipe campaign. You can get it for free, 12 months. You can just put somebody in there, and once a month they get a recipe card from you. It's just like, hey, I'm thinking about you. This is a really cool recipe for the summer. Hey, this is no selling.
Wow.
I'm not about sending something out to get something. It's just value. And then eventually somebody's going to say, she's been so nice. She's never even asked me for, like, look, this is, you know, and it's great. So there's inspirational quotes that are already made. You can just send a postcard with an inspirational quote and you just put the person in the system, and once a month they'll get a call.
I see. So let's answer a couple questions if you have them, and then Stephanie can go on, because I just saw Lisa had to leave, and she just said,
Lisa's interested, so we definitely will. We'll touch back.
This is fun, and as you mentioned, you can add a gift to it or not, but you can. I also, there's so much to it. I had forgotten that you could put people on an automated campaign through the year, which is a great thing. Now, Bert, you had a question. You can unmute if you'd like.
That wasn't a question. That was the applause.
Oh, it was your applause. Yeah. So, we all have connections, whether it's personal or not.
Hi, Ryan.
So, AJ, do you want to ask a question?
No, I have to go right this moment. I have to jump off. Very informative, and I'm looking forward to growing.
Thank you. You got my card. I know at least one or two.
I gotta go.
Okay, go ahead. Thank you. And did Joseph, we don't see you. I don't know if you had a question or not. And Wendy, I also love to, get back in touch. I know you said you already have it. You're muted. Is there question you had for Stephanie?
No, not right now. I just I learned something today, and I knew that I would if I hopped on. So I appreciate the invite, Lynn.
Oh,
and it's good to see you guys. And I think it's an amazing service. I need to use it more. That's the problem. I've been learning it slowly, but this gave me some ideas about how to put some things into effect, and I just have to keep it in front of my mind.
And I will help you any way that I can. I mean, there are people that they pay me to go into their account and actually do the whole thing for them. But it's so easy that if you just can give me 30 minutes or an hour of your time, I will get you set up, and depending on to get this campaign, this one to get this one, because I help you think of your marketing budget. How much is each client worth to you? And then we can go backwards and put together campaigns, for them.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that so much.
Yes.
You're so wonderful.
Yes,
I don't
yes.
know, if Joseph, we don't see you if you want, I don't know if you want to, if you're near still there, if you wanted to ask a question. And Bert, if you have any questions, you can also show if you want, Stephanie, the different categories of membership,
Yep, sure.
if people want to know.
Bookmark the website so I can play with it later and take a look.
Okay.
Sure. Because you reach out to people all the time. This is a great tool. It's really almost nothing, you know, you think about it, because you're getting cards anyway, so you might as well use them to good use, you know?
Yeah, I use LinkedIn on a very high scale. I have 23,000 first level connections, and I run campaigns that I get right now on average 1,500 people per week. So
Wow.
stuff will be a little bit more once they're actually fully clients in terms of servicing them. That I like that, because I use, for example, I send, let's say when I place candidates, cookie grams or like rose cookies to the candidates. So this ties into some of this. I like the idea there, but I've seen similar platforms to this. So I'll sit more on my own and explore it and see where it is.
Yeah, there are other platforms like this. I was an executive over at Send Out Cards, and they have something kind of like this, but that's not nearly, first of all, this is less expensive. And this is the only system I know that you can literally send one-offs, you know what I mean, where you can personalize it. Usually you have to buy things in bulk in order to get, you know, if you want to only send to like 3 people, you have to usually buy in bulk. With this, you can personalize one mug at a time and send it. People, when they see their name in lights or they hear their name, it's the sweetest thing to their ears, right? And so the personalization is what makes this one so great, because cookies are awesome. Who doesn't love cookies? But if the cookies say, these cookies were baked especially for you, Stephanie, you know, it's
Right.
it has a little bit more of an oomph to it, you know?
Yeah.
That's good.
I've
That was
got to
good.
jump off too.
Go
I'm
ahead,
so
Wendy.
sorry,
That's-
Lynn. I've got to
that's
jump
fine.
off too. But it was
Okay.
really good to see you. I owe you something, Lynn. Haven't forgotten.
Oh, that's fine. You'll talk. Thank you.
All right.
Hi,
bye-bye.
Wendy. Good to see you.
Bye-bye.
You too.
Okay.
Well, I figured we get to at least know the benefits. And it was good that you were able to show the difference between send out cards, because I remember having seen those in the past and I didn't know the difference.
Yeah, you can't do personalized cards, and you have to get like, there's a lot of things about send out cards. They use all everything on it says send out cards, like they're branding.
Oh, okay.
With this, you don't know at all where it's all about you. It's about you're the one that's
Right. And
Yeah.
Bert, I wanted to share something with you because, you know, Bert has some great children's stories. And what's really fun about this is you could take a frame, an image from your children's story and put it on a postcard or put it on a card.
That's cool.
So that way you're promoting what you do in a very subtle, gentle way. You just say, you know, whatever you want to say, because you're very creative with words, but you can have your personal custom image on a card, and then it could go to one person or it could go to your whole list.
The other thing, if you write kids books, I mean, you could literally do a picture of the book, go buy a list with, you know, children's ages, and then you can put a little QR code that says, if you're interested in buying this book, just scan the code.
Oh, that's a great idea.
That's
And
cool.
Where do
Interesting.
you get the QR codes?
I can help you do a QR code.
Wow.
Mhm.
Well, that's fantastic. See, I think you're brilliant. I have to say, really so smart and so nice.
Aw.
And this program makes it really fun, you know.
It is.
So-
It's fun to know when people are just like, you know, they just, I get texts all the time saying, you really made my day. You had no idea how much I needed this today. And it
Wow.
just, you know, I love doing that kind of thing, and make it just a little piece of your heart goes out every single day. And just, I don't know, it's like, and I was thinking if I had known about this back in the day when I was doing talent management, you know, I would tell every actor, make sure you send the casting director, hey, thank you for calling me in for the role. Here's some brownie. I mean, it's a great way to get in front of the casting director again with a way that not any of the other actors doing it, you know?
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. I have to
Yeah,
feel
we're
welcome.
gonna conclude that we at least got a chance to share with you. And if you have any questions, feel free to call me, or I can happy to connect you with Stephanie as well. She's terrific.
Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
Have a lovely week.
Okay,
Thank you
thanks,
too,
Bert.
Bert.
Nice meeting you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You know.
Thanks. So I'm going to stop. I want to just thank everyone for listening who wasn't able to make it. If you want to learn more, I recommend going to www.mailboxpower.com/Lynn Sanders, which is my affiliate link. You can learn more. And I'm also happy to connect you with Stephanie, who could answer additional questions. I think this is a wonderful tool. And I just wanted to let you know that you can make a bigger difference through Mailbox Power. Any last words, Stephanie, that you want to say to our audience that's out there?
No, nothing. Just again, how much I appreciate you and think that the difference that you're making in everybody's life is super powerful, and people really need to connect with you and learn how to get their story out there.
Thank you. Well, have a great day, and I look forward to being in touch with all you later. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.